that have sadly that are no longer with us. We remember patients, I remember families and friends because they go through this with us as well. It really is a collective, and we have come a long way because we're talking about it. I think conversation encourages other people to talk, and those that don't want to talk, they listen. They learn from those of us that share our lived experience. And we foster, I think, a conversation nationally that also helps the medics because the more we talk, the more they understand. And I suppose, between everyone involved, then we hope to create a brighter future and a better future in terms of cancer diagnosis and in terms of people and families and friends dealing with people with a cancer diagnosis. And it's progress. Progress is being made from a professional perspective. I suppose the clinical trials. There's been major advancements in how we treat cancer patients and how cancer is treated. And it's not just the disease; it's the person. And there's a significant, I suppose, mental issue associated with the cancer diagnosis and an emotional side of things as well that may not have been discussed as much in the past. It was just the disease itself that was treated, but the impact on the mind is quite significant, and that's just as much as part of the treatment process as we'll say the standard treatment options, such as your chemotherapy and your radiotherapy and your surgery. It's just as important as well.
And John, when you talk about chemotherapy, radiotherapy, all of those services, and even I suppose the mental aspect of having to going through rigorous and grueling treatment, we'll always be looking for better healthcare treatment and for better and improved services. But I suppose on the proactivity side as well, and especially with raising awareness today, how much importance can you put on people actually getting themselves checked out, whether they think there might be something there or whether it's just a routine?
Yeah, I cannot stress that enough, in that we should never take our health for granted. We may feel well, as I did several years ago. I felt absolutely fine. And I ended up with an extremely serious cancer diagnosis. And all I thought I had was sciatica. So never take your good health for granted. And certainly the older we get, and I would suggest certainly in terms of prostate cancer, for example, I would suggest if you're 40 to 45 years or older, go get yourself checked. It's like I've always compared it to, we service our cars regularly, whether the car needs a service or not. If the dash light tells you the car needs a service, or the logbook, or whatever the case may be, we book it in, we get the car service. But with our own bodies, we don't. We wait for something to go wrong. And in some cases, actually in many cases, it's too late. That's what happened to me. I waited for something to go wrong, albeit just sciatica, but it was too late. That if I had regular checkups at that stage, my cancer would have been diagnosed a lot sooner, and I would have ended up in a dramatically different place in terms of what has happened in my life. But I didn't. So my message is, do not take your health for granted. Go get yourself checked. The older you get, have that annual NCT. It literally could save your life, and certainly avoid unnecessary suffering and heartache for yourself, your families, your friends. There's so many things we can avoid by just looking after yourselves. Just get that annual check. It's worth its weight in proverbial gold.